Hello and welcome to Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes Grand Arena Championships, Season 16, Week 2, Round 3. My name is Boma Fett. I am currently 5-0. Let's take a look at who my opponent is this round. Yankeeguy. Let's go to the hotbot for a quick comparison. Alright, you can see on the hotbot lots of green on my side with just a little bit of red on Yankeeguy's side, so let's zoom in and take a closer look. Here in the GAC stats, you can see that Yankeeguy has not got great stats. Best score is 15,000 below mine, lifetime banners over 200,000 below mine, almost never goes undersized, only 36 clears. 936 offensive wins isn't terrible, it's about 50% less than mine. And his defense are actually pretty good at 352. He's in a very low GP guild, which definitely has an effect on his roster, which we'll take a look at in a few minutes. In the roster summary, you can see that Yankeeguy has 200,000 more total GP than I have, but I have a slight edge in top 80 and top 65. He has a higher character GP, and ship GP, this says that we're about even, but it's put the green on my side, so mine is probably rounded down and his is rounded up. I have nearly 30 more Zetas, and I'm actually sitting on 7 Zetas right now. I have 7 Zetas to give, but I don't have the characters that I want to give them to geared up yet. So I'm holding off on placing the Zetas because I don't want to bloat my roster. I have a huge speed advantage at the top of my roster. I have 3 more Gear 13 characters and 3 more Gear 12 characters. I have a few more Gear 11 and above. I have a few more 6-dot mods, and I do have a lot more mods with high speed secondaries, but he has more mods with high offensive secondaries. Despite the fact that I have 3 more relic characters, Yankeeguy has a lot more total relic levels, 133 to 92. A lot of that is right here. Tier 7s, he has 8. Tier 6, he has 3. I only have 1 of each. Most of mine are in the tier 1 to 2 range, and he has left none of his in tier 1 to 2. Are where we see, now here in the meta characters is where we see Yankeeguy's big advantage. He has the Sith Eternal Emperor. You can see that he does not have General Skywalker. His Jedi Revan is only Gear 12. In the key characters, he's missing Wat Tambor, and the Negotiator, and the Malevolence. This is because he's in such a low GP guild. You'll notice he's got Padme at Gear 11 with no Zetas. So let's go back to the game and take a closer look at his roster. So here you can see that Yankeeguy is using Sith Eternal Emperor in the arena and Thrawn in the fleet arena. Here are all of Yankeeguy's relic characters, and you can see that it's almost all dark side. He loves his Sith. He has a Revan squad in addition to all the stuff he needed for Sith Eternal Emperor, like Darth Maul and Darth Sidious. He's got Director Krennic, Piet, Moff Gideon, Veers, and Stark. He does have a few light side characters. We have Jedi Training Rey, Grandmaster Yoda, General Kenobi, Jedi Knight Anakin. Here in the Gear 12s, we have a few unusual choices. Gamorrean Guard at Gear 12 seems very strange. We've got Captain Phasma here. General Grievous and Jedi Knight Revan are only Gear 12. Han and Chewie here are at Gear 11. Emphas Nest, we saw earlier, Gear 11, no Zeta. Darth Traya, no Zeta. Newt Gunray, no Zeta. Padme is Gear 11 but doesn't have either of her Zetas, but Aura Singh has a Zeta. And so does Wicket, and so does Zev. Hux is here at Gear 9 along with Greef Karga. We also have Queel at Gear 9. We do have a Zeta on the Armorer. Yankeeguy does have Beskar Mando, but only at Gear 8. 3PO and Chewie is also only Gear 8. So Yankeeguy has made a lot of compromises with his roster in order to get that Galactic Legend. He's made some odd decisions on putting Zetas on some characters and not on others. Overall, it seems like a very strange roster to me that I would normally just crush, except the Emperor. If I can't get through that Galactic Legend, this will probably be a loss. Let's check out the defenses. Oh, Yankeeguy is already attacking. Okay, we do have the Emperor here. We'll come back to that. Let's take a look and see what he's done. The attack phase just started. Took him 2 to get through Padme, 1 for Grievous. He's attacking Phoenix right now, has not tried Darth Revan. He's lost twice to Bosk, he lost once to Newt, he has not tried the throwaway scoundrels yet. So he is struggling against my defense. That gives me a little bit of hope. Maybe I can beat him without beating the Emperor. Let's take a look at his defense. So he's got Vader, Palpatine, Thrawn, and Sidious with Sith Eternal Emperor, Phoenix, and Ewoks. In the bottom zone, we've got Geonosians and First Order. Alright, I'm going to switch over to my phone and I will start my attacks. Alright, let's see what happened back here in the back. You can see my Phoenix is still standing. He did 1 battle there, he took out Sabine. He's tried twice against my Darth Revan squad. He did manage to kill Sith Marauder. So if my defense holds, it is possible I can win this without taking out the Sith Eternal Emperor. Unless the Yankeeguy is completely baiting me, which I don't think he is. Let's go to the bottom here. And we'll go against Kylo Ren. With Jedi Training Rey. And I'm going to take C-3PO off the squad and put R2-D2 on instead. I could probably undersize this, but I'm going to save 3PO to throw with my CLS. We'll go ahead and wiggle and wave. You'll notice Kylo Ren did not start with the taunt because he only has 1 Zeta. We're going to try and stun OG Kylo. And we'll go after Officer. He looks pretty weak. And he's the one that drives turn meter. We'll spread the Inspired around. I bet a basic will take him down. Okay, there we go. Go after Executioner next. Goodbye, Executioner. Let's see if we can stun Kylo Ren unmasked. Nope. We'll throw our bombs and get some healing. I'm going to get rid of that retribution. Be burning. And we'll get rid of Phasma. I fat-fingered that. That was supposed to get more inspiration on Poe, but I must have hit BB-8 by mistake. Illuminated Destiny. See if we can stun Kylo Ren unmasked. Get some healing. Just gonna do some basics. Want to see if I can get around to another heal. Uh-oh. Might not get there. Even doing basics, I didn't get there. 59 banners. Against the Geonosians, we'll take Palpatine, Vader, Thrawn, and Red. I know I could probably do this without Red, but I like having the extra assists. We'll go Merciless. Get rid of the Spy. Ability block. Ability block. Force Crush. Oh, I hit the Alpha. I didn't mean to hit the Alpha earlier. Darn it. Well, that was a mistake. Just not paying attention. Let's go ahead and fracture the Alpha. See if we can get some stuns. Need to try and get rid of Poggle before he can cleanse. There we go. Merciless. Goodbye, Alpha. Force Crush. Goodbye, Soldier. Give this to Red to try and heal him. Not quite enough. Okay, 60 banners even with my misplay. In the back, I am expecting Shock T clones and Bosk. And... alright, we've got Bosk, but we have a Dooku squad. Okay, I'm going to have to make my plan and come back to this. Okay, I'm going to go up front here. And we're going to do a solo Wampa against Phoenix. $64 banners there. If you want your Phoenix to not get soloed by Wampa, you need to put high potency on your Zeb. Zeb needs to be able to stun Wampa. Against the Ewoks, we're going to go with solo Nest. And this is also made possible by incorrect modding, this time on Low Gray. Low Gray needs to have high potency so that he can land the days on Nest. 63 banners there. Okay, against Sith Eternal Emperor. I've watched a whole bunch of videos and seen a whole bunch of different squads that seem to work if you've got them reliced up. I don't have relics on all those squads, so I may have to try and work him down. I'm going to come back to that though. I'm going to go into the back zone here. Now, one of the squads that works against Sith Eternal Emperor is the Geonosians, but it doesn't seem to work when there is Darth Vader on the squad. And since we have a Vader, I can't really use my Geos as a counter there, and my Geos just are not geared up enough, so I'm going to take my Geonosians against this Bosk squad. This may not get great banners, but hopefully it will work. We'll go after Boma Fett first. One kill on Django. There's two. We'll go after Cad Bane next. He looks pretty weak. There's the taunt. This should take out Bosk. There we go. Get a heal. And 60 banners. Against this Dooku squad, I want to take my Jedi Revan, but I'm going to see what I can do against Sith Eternal Emperor first. Okay, so I'm going to start off with Night Sisters. The reason Night Sisters seems to work is because Sith Eternal Emperor puts the link on Zombie, and then Zombie dies, and the link goes away. Now, of course, my Night Sisters are very undergeared. Let's see if we can stun Thrawn. Excellent. We'll cleanse everybody. I didn't cleanse anybody. We'll stun Palpatine. Let's get Plague out on everyone. Ooh, wow. Okay, let's do some reviving. Let's assist from the grave. We're going to keep assisting from the grave. Okay, now we're going to resurrect. Let's see if we can get rid of Palpatine here. Goodbye, Thrawn. Back after E.T. Oh boy. Uh-oh. The link did not go on zombie. That's bad. See if we can heal. Of course, healing immunity on Daka. Okay. So we did take out Thrawn and Palpatine. Next up, we're going to try CLS. CLS, Chewie, Han, C-3PO, and Chewpio. Going to stun Vader. I just don't think I have enough damage on this squad. Okay. So now I'm going to try General Skywalker here. Got him. 29 banners. Okay. We'll go here against Dooku. We're going to go straight after Dooku. Okay, the extortion. Pass this to Hermit Yoda so that he can heal. And 59 banners. I'm going to put Plo Koon as my reinforcement just in case I need some healing. We'll put Snips too, just in case. Better safe than sorry. I've underestimated fleets before. $67. And we'll do the home one here. AoE. And 67 there. $21.14 is my total. I do not think Yankeeguy is getting through my defense, but even if he does, he's lost so many times, he's not going to be able to catch me. So this is a win. I would like to thank Yankeeguy for the match, and I'd like to thank you all for watching. I will see you next time.